Hey YouTube family, it's Patrice, and in this video today I am making something very yummy and very wonderful and very delicious, and that's penne alla vodka minus the vodka. So I'm just showing you some of the ingredients that I'm going to be using today in our pasta dish, and it is so good. So we started with some penne pasta. We have basil, we have garlic, we have crushed chili peppers, salt and pepper, tomato paste, cream, garlic, and basically we're going to be adding some salt to a pot of boiling water. And once it's boiled, we're going to put in half of the package. At least that's what I did. And just stir it around. Be generous with the salt because you want it to cook properly. And you want to cook that al dente about 11 to 13 minutes approximately. And in the meantime, while that's cooking, we want to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil to a frying pan on the stove on medium heat. And let's add in those 3 crushed garlic cloves. And take your handy rubber spatula and give it a nice little stir, keeping the heat low enough so that it does not burn but cook properly. We want that garlic to get nice and fragrant for this wonderful pasta dish. And now it's time to add that 1 chopped onion. Finely chopped would be great. Yeah, it should be finely chopped, and mix it in nicely with the olive oil and the garlic. Let's check that pasta again. It's cooking very nicely. Keeping those onions and garlic nicely stirred and combined and cooking well on the stove. It's smelling so good already. Nice fragrant garlic. And now on to our next ingredient. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste added right into the pan. And you want to definitely cook that until you get the raw taste and smell out of the tomato paste. So approximately 3 to 4 minutes on a lower heat should do that. Just keep stirring it and combining it to get that to get the tomato paste cooked in nicely with the mixture. It's getting some lovely color there and smelling oh so good. Now it's time to add in the half a teaspoon of red chili flakes. That's a very important ingredient to add in this dish for the flavor. And now we're going to add in a half a teaspoon or 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and salt to taste. And I'm also adding in a little bit of sugar. I used half a teaspoon of the powdered sugar. I didn't have any granulated on hand, so I used powder. And now we're going to add 7 tablespoons, yes, 7 tablespoons of whipping cream right into the pan. Keeping the heat low, keeping it well stirred to combine. The color is changing and it's starting to look so beautiful and smelling so wonderful, of course. And now it's time to add in a tablespoon of unsalted butter. You could use salted if you wanted, but then I guess you would skip the salt. And now let's add in some of the pasta. I added in a bowl or 2 full, just right into the sauce. because there was lots of pasta made from this. So I didn't want it to be too much pasta, and just nicely combine it right in, giving it a stir, coating the beautiful penne pasta with the gorgeous sauce. And as I mentioned, this does not have any vodka in it, but you could add it in if you wish, but I didn't. And now a little bit of the reserved pasta water. I forgot to mention that earlier. It's very important to have some reserved pasta water so you can thicken up your pasta really nicely. And now it's time to add in about a 1/4 cup of grated mozzarella cheese. And now it's time to add in the basil. You could put in fresh basil leaves, but I used the variety that is already done for you, and it's available in your grocery store, and it's basically pre-packaged basil. About a 1/2 teaspoon would be just fine. Giving it a beautiful stir. Everything is looking so wonderful and magnificent. The noodles coated so nicely in the sauce. Everything is so nicely combined, just wonderfully. Just adding some of the beautiful pasta to a bowl and getting ready for serving. The nice thing I like about this pasta is if you're with 1 or 2 people, you'll have enough. But if you have 3 or 4, this would feed everybody really. And it's just so amazing. You can have lots of leftovers as well. Well, our meal is ready. I just made spicy penne alla vodka, minus the vodka. This is a creamy pasta with basil and tomatoes and cream and cheese and all those goodies with the penne pasta. Of course, minus the vodka. I didn't have any anyway. It's just as delicious without it. So let's give it a taste. It looks so good. And today was so cold. So this is very, very, very nice thing to have on such a cold day. Everything looks so good. So nicely coated in this sauce that I just made. Wow, it's absolutely astonishing. It's so good. It's creamy, slightly spicy, a tiny little bit of sweetness. You can taste the delicious tomato sauce mixed with the basil. The noodles are perfectly al dente. You can taste the cheese as well. Wow, I am super impressed. It's awesome. Now, as you see at the end, I did not use fresh basil. I didn't have any. So what I had was a packaged bottle variety type that you just get from your local grocery store in the produce section. And it makes it really handy and easy in case you don't have basil on hand. You just keep it in your fridge and use it for all your favorite Italian pasta dishes. Well, that concludes my video for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, please feel free, and of course, if you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bell notification on so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Comment and share if you like. And thank you once again for watching. Let's have one final taste of this delicious penne alla vodka, minus the vodka. And you know it has garlic in here and I can't even taste it. It's just so subtle, really creamy and really, really good. And thank you once again.